2023 has honestly been a very solid year for LEGO with banger sets across all themes, not just a few. Ranking my top 10 sets was extremely difficult this year, and there were so many sets that deserved their spot in a collection, but I had to limit it down to 10, and I did this based on 4 main factors. I gave each set a score of 0 to 10 for playability, 0 to 10 for displayability, 0 to 5 for the figures, and 0 to 5 for the price, with a maximum score of 30 being a perfect set with flawless figures at a great price. With my ranking methods explained, let's dive into my top 10 LEGO sets released in 2023. The Walt Disney Tribute Camera is a fantastic display piece for any Disney fan. I personally love it when LEGO does things that are out of the ordinary in sets, and they have given us that here. The camera roll featuring a scene from each of Disney's films is a very delicate and charming play feature that you simply just don't see every day. The Walt Disney figure is the highlight here, while the other two definitely add to that Disney collection very well. The set has 811 pieces and retails for $100 USD, which is fairly pricey at 12.3 cents per piece, which is why this set is at the bottom of my list. In June, we got another video game set, the Pac-Man Arcade. The set is loaded with features and accessories that date back to the 1980s. That coin slot gets me every time, it's absolutely perfect. There's a crank on the side of this build here to turn the game on and watch the ghost chase Pac-Man around the maze. 2,651 pieces and one figure with a Pac-Man torso for $270 USD, which is a little on the expensive side at 10.2 cents per piece. I really think that the designers did a great job with this set, however it's really like 3 sets in one. The top segment with the two ghosts and Pac-Man, they can be separated, and inside the back there's a little Pac-Man arcade machine, this little build in the minifigure scale, so that's fantastic. You could separate all 3 of those and have 3 different Pac-Man sets all in one. The A-frame cabin is a LEGO Ideas project originally designed by Norton74. I personally love the natural look of this set, plus it's full of details to give off a beautiful outdoor vibe. The LEGO version of the A-frame cabin is very similar to the original design, with a few less elements, but I do appreciate the whole cabin being completed. The trees, rocks, and critters scattered around this build really bring it to life. There are a bunch of interior details as well, and 4 minifigures for you to play with. If you're into playing with your sets, this one is perfect, as both roof segments can be detached to easily access the interior of the build. This has to be one of my favorite features in this set. The A-frame cabin retails for $180 USD and contains 2,082 pieces, being a fairly decent price per piece at 8.6 cents. We've gotten several classic LEGO set remakes over the past 2 years, and the El Dorado Fortress has to be one of my favorites. The way that the designers have created a brick-built base plate that resembles the old Raids base plates is just fantastic. I love playability in this set, and this one brings countless stories with cannons, a working crane, boats, and trapdoors galore. There are 9 minifigures in the set, most being updated versions of the Blue Coats plus 2 pirates. There is no pirate ship in this set, but it pairs up with the previously retired Barracuda Bay set flawlessly. Speaking of ships, those cloth sails and that flag are wonderful additions. One of the greatest gifts the Pirates theme ever gave us was cloth pieces, and this set did not let us down. El Dorado Fortress contains 2,509 pieces and retails for $215 USD, being fairly priced at 8.6 cents per piece. A couple of years ago, LEGO gave us a Diagon Alley set unlike any before. In September this year, we got a wonderful expansion set, Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Standing taller than the rest of Diagon Alley, this set is truly a striking display piece for any Harry Potter fan out there. 13 figures are included, as well as the minecart system representing the vaults below the bank, which I could really take it or leave it at this point, but it does add a ton of playability to the set. The build for the dragon protecting Bellatrix's vault is really nice and looks great atop the bank. You will get 4,803 pieces for $430 USD, which is about average at 9 cents per piece. The Viking Village is the most recent LEGO Ideas set thanks to a Target collaboration and the original designer, Brick Hammer. The set is incredible all around and brings a retired LEGO theme back to life in a big way. The set provides endless opportunities at such a great price. I personally want to buy another copy and design expansions, as they can easily be integrated to expand your play. Details and completion of models and sets are very important to me, and this set does not let me down. All of the buildings are complete and have walls or roofs that can be easily detached to access the interiors. The rockwork in combination with the wooden color stands out to me as someone who enjoys more natural sets. I'm also a fan of the set being on the water, so you can easily add a Viking ship to the dock here. The Viking Village comes with 2,103 pieces for $130 USD, making this one of the most affordable sets on the market. The set with the most playable features of the year is probably Temple of the Golden Idol from the Indiana Jones theme. Many fans were excited to see this theme return, and although we didn't get the Temple of Doom, the set brings the world of Indiana Jones to life. A really wonderful display piece that is also full of play features and references to the scenes from Raiders, like the tumbling boulder, death pit, stone statues, and the golden idol that will trigger the temple crumbling on itself. All 4 of the figures in this set are unique, and you get a skeleton for added spookiness. The Temple of the Golden Idol contains 1,545 pieces for $150, which is just an average price at 9.7 cents per piece. On Black Friday this year, LEGO released the tallest modular building to date, the Avengers Tower. This set is 3 feet tall and comes with the most figures ever, 31. Unfortunately, as with most LEGO Marvel sets, these figures don't all come with leg prints, so you have to do that work yourself, but the build itself here is just incredible. In my opinion, they have chosen a nice scale to use for the Avengers Tower. It's not too big and overpriced, and it isn't nearly as small as the previous versions of this building. You can tell that the build is scaled down by the Quinjet and the Leviathan builds. They are very nice builds to display alongside your tower though. If you have the other 2 LEGO Marvel modular buildings or plan to get them, the Avengers Tower is almost a must-have in your collection and will stand out in any LEGO city. There are endless battles that you can have here at the tower, and that playability is why this set climbs so high on my list. The Avengers Tower isn't necessarily a deal, but at an average price here with 521 pieces at $500 USD, equating to 9.6 cents per piece. With the release of Rings of Power a couple years ago at this point, LEGO released a small wave of Lord of the Rings sets, and the Rivendell model is by far the best of the wave, with the other 3 being Brickhead 2-packs. It's been a solid year for throwbacks, and like many of the other sets on my top 10 list, Rivendell has a little slice of that natural vibe, but in a fantasy world. The details in this build, from the trees, the small bit of running water, which is definitely iconic to Rivendell, to the designs and gribbling of the building itself, give you a perfect little slice of Rivendell that depicts one of the most iconic scenes in Lord of the Rings perfectly. All 21 figures in the set are unique, and that's just what you want with a set at this price point. And if you just want these figures, well, you're still going to be dumping out a lot of money. You just won't have this awesome build. This 6,167 piece set retails for $500 USD, which is a fairly average price at 8.1 cents per piece. It all came down to playability, displayability, and pricing, and LEGO Ninjago City Markets just blows the other sets out of the water overall. This is the 4th addition to the LEGO Ninjago City Modular series, and that establishes a very well-known and sought-after collection among LEGO collectors. The City Markets is a wide set and not quite as tall as City Gardens, but that seems to allow for a lot of play space on the ground level, which I think is very nice to add to this series. There are 21 figures in this set as well, which give you so many possibilities for scenes. I actually believe this set also finished off the Elemental Masters, and that's a pretty big deal in the Ninjago community. Ninjago City modular buildings each have like half the LEGO color palette, and the visuals in these sets are unlike anything else we have on the shelves. Most LEGO sets come with incomplete buildings, but all of these buildings are finished, which provide plenty of room to display your figures and set up scenes. This set is the most value for your buck on this list, with 6,163 pieces at $370 USD, which is only 6 cents per piece. If you made it to the end of this video, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. I'd be interested to know what your favorite sets of the year were in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more great LEGO content in 2024. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.